A mysterious black figure picks up a golden coin hidden in the grass and runs towards a vending machine in a secluded area. After keeping the coin in the vending machine, the figure waits for the item, but instead is greeted by a man coming out of the vending machine asking if she is the one who kept the golden coin in. Like all of us, Shuuichi Kagaya is a normal high school student, but deep inside he hides a huge secret that he could transform into a gigantic, hairy, stuffed dog. One night, his animal instincts kick in as he could smell a fire in the forests, where he finds Claire Aoki unconscious in a burning building and saves his damsel in distress, but also accidentally drops his phone beside her. The next day, she confronts him and reveals she knows he's a monster and returns the phone after obviously kicking him off the school's roof, only to see him turn back into a monster to save himself. Claire shows him a golden coin, which is in some way connected to these monsters, and takes him home for some explanations. They get ambushed by a girl named Hikawa, who calls them as gatherers and, when caught, transforms into a monster as well. One day back, Hikawa finds one of the golden coins and keeps it in the vending machine, and a man comes out of thin air to grant any one wish of hers, to which she wishes for strong, fast legs and her flawed limbs turn into monstrous ones. We are brought back into Claire's apartment, where Hikawa turns into a monster to get her hands on the coin and kill them both. Claire pepper sprays her eyes and demands Shuichi to kill her, but instead he picks up Claire and makes a run for it. While in hiding, Claire discovers a zipper behind Shuichi's monster form and decides to enter the costume and become one with him, thus connecting their emotions and minds. Hikawa finds them and they get into a fiery fight where Claire takes control of Shuichi and manages to beat Hikawa and crush her legs along with her dreams. When Hikawa doesn't tell the use of the coin, Claire kills her by using the monster's gun. Claire later opens up on her mission to find her sister Elena, who also turned into a monster after killing their parents. We are transported a year back, where we see Elena making a wish to the coin man. Claire gets inside Shuichi again to track down Elena by her scent. After smelling the uniform, they are hit with a demonic sensation that Elena not only killed her parents, but many others as well. Claire suspects Elena to be helped by someone and so tracks her down to her school, where they finally find her. Claire, devoid of emotions for her sister, tries to shoot her but fails and is frozen when Elena transforms into a monster and wraps them up with her evil aura, but in a matter of seconds transforms back to human, apologizing for her behavior. We did not see that coming. Confused by her sudden change of behavior, Shuichi tries to talk to her, but instead Claire's voice is heard, which enrages Elena, who shouts in anger that Shuichi only belongs to her before finally ripping his head apart. The remorseful Elena apologizes to Shuichi for what she has done. Claire furiously tries to kill her, but bullets have no effect on her, and she tosses Claire in the air. Elena reveals that she was sick of her parents being terrible people and killed them for their sake. Before leaving, she gave Claire another coin, telling her to make better use of it. Claire rushes Shuichi to the vending machine, where they meet the man who restores Shuichi's head after taking the coin. He reveals he is a shape-shifting alien whose ship crashed on Earth, and all his fellow aliens were scattered in the form of living data in the coins, and now he needs gatherers to find and return them in exchange for whatever they desire. They return to school, where Shuichi develops ungodly powers and is a very different person. They both plan to find the coins in the mountains. While trying to find the coins, Shuichi smells the presence of a very strong monster, and by Claire's plan, they try to convince him to join ties to help them find the coins. Sanbei, the ninja-like monster, says that he has no plans to collect coins because he already gained all the strength he desired and now wants to reach his full form by battling other monsters. He attacks them using his perfected martial arts technique, but they escape and cleverly fool him when Shuichi holds him with his life as Claire aims the gun on his head. Knowing full well he's defeated, Sanbei transforms back into human form and becomes their ally. Another monster appears, having taken pictures of their human faces so they don't escape, and demands them to become his slaves. This being child's play for Sanbei as he slices the monster in half. Claire takes his phone and knows who their next target is according to the pictures that he took. Claire uses the dead monster's phone to contact the people he had blackmailed and asks to join their group. They insist on seeing her human form, to which Claire only reveals herself and not Shuichi to keep his identity safe. Their leader Koyanagi claims to know Elena and only promises to give out the information once they have a pact made. Claire agrees to the pact and has a hair necklace tied around her neck made from Koyanagi's hair, and tells her if she breaks their pact, the necklace will cut her head off. Chihiro gets close and personal with Shuichi and asks him to help her find her wallet, which she lost in the mountains. While looking for the wallet, Chihiro suggests entering Shuichi to make him not lose her scent and make it easier for him to find her wallet. Another group member, Ikeuchi, observes the whole scenario as Chihiro gets naked and enters Shuichi's body. Looks like someone's getting jealous. Shuichi picks up on Subaru's scent and finds him, but for some reason Subaru is pissed and summons a giant monster with 2 heads whom he calls his parents. Subaru crushes them between his palms and throws them away. Broken and angry at their weakness, Shuichi and Chihiro fuse their bodies together into a single monster and unleash their anger on Subaru. They get past his defenses and almost shoot him with the twin pistols, but Elena stops the fight. Shuichi desperately wants to end Elena, but Chihiro gains access to a fragment of his memory where he was once very close to Elena, and stops Shuichi. Claire, with the help of a group member, finds the unconscious body of Shuichi and Chihiro. Shuichi dreams about attending cram school as a young boy, but couldn't remember the friends he made there. He wakes up to the frightened voice of Claire, but doesn't remember anything about what happened after they were crushed by Subaru. Claire, still very angry and jealous of Chihiro getting inside him, suspects her knowing what happened and not telling the whole story. When Claire confronts Chihiro and demands to know the truth, she instead says Shuichi and Claire are different and cannot be one. Chihiro calls Elena to ask her what's Shuichi's real ability, but she only explains it increases the ability of 2 people if they have the same goal. Elena is infuriated when she finds out that Chihiro has access to Shuichi's memories that she thought she had erased. The next day, the team map out the locations of the coins to guide them directly to the spaceship. Going through the forest, the group come across a strange mark on a rock warning of not crossing the area ahead, so to avoid enemy territory, Koyanagi leads them around the mountains. When they reach the river, Claire realizes it's too late and that it was all a trap as they get pursued by a giant centipede named Morita. Morita gets his dirty hands on Koyanagi, squeezing her boobs to enrage her group, and tells them that they have no plans to rule the world and only wishes to have fun finding the coins. Yeah, that was pretty convincing. Yota comes to the rescue by showcasing his amazing strength when he snaps Morita's hands in 2. Madoka, the leader of Morita, infuriated by the state of his member, promises revenge and chases down the group and punches the living shit out of Isao and Yota. Madoka, with his huge monster figure, imitates the group and even makes them an offer of finding 100 coins in exchange for anything they desire. But first, he would kill one of them as revenge for what they did to Morita and gave them time to choose who to throw under the bus. Claire, knowing fully well that Madoka wasn't to be trusted because of his greed for power, thought of an escape plan. She tells Isao to plant nerium shrubs, which, after they burn, its smoke becomes poisonous. Claire tries to send Shuichi away, but he sticks with her, telling her they are together in this. Confidence erupting through her, they burn the flowers and escape with their group. The smoke kills off Madoka's teammates as he helplessly tries to save them. Claire finally understood why Elena gave her the coin. The blood of millions were on her hands, and she desperately wanted to be saved from herself. The bloody massacre took a huge toll on the group, who weren't really used to killing the way Claire and Shuichi had. Shuichi shares the same desire as Claire about killing the monsters before they attack and kill their friends and family. He confronts the alien to know about his faded memories. The alien doesn't answer, but offers to make him human again if he wished to quit, but Shuichi swears to find all the coins and bring peace. Tagachi, one of the survivors of Madoka's group, follows Shuichi to avenge his dead teammates. He tries to take the upper hand, but Shuichi kills him. The alien reminisces about how Honko was the girl who found the first coin and brought all her friends to find the coins for him. Elena's group learn that there's someone very powerful guarding the alien ship, and it turns out to be Elena's friend Naoto. Everything starts to unfold here, showing us the backstory of Naoto, where Shuichi, Elena, Naoto, Honoka, Aiko, and Kaito were all together in cram school. When they grew up, Naoto dated Aoki, and Shuichi was with Elena. Kaito, however, had eyes for Honoka, but for some reason, she vanished. Kaito found the behavior of Aiko different, and after following her, meets the alien who reveals that he transformed Honoka into an Aiko lookalike. Assuming that Honoka actually killed Aiko, Kaito takes revenge by killing her. Sadly, Kaito later learns that Aiko had committed suicide and Honoka had asked to be transformed into her. Overcome with guilt and needlessly killing his childhood friends, Kaito gave a coin to the alien in exchange for something. In present day, Claire finds a stuffed toy resembling Shuichi while investigating his cram schools. The pieces of the puzzle finally come in place as we head into the 13th and final episode of Gleipnir. Shuichi, now a completely different person, seemingly due to his determination to get the job done, requests the group to hand over the coins for their safety. Claire visits Shuichi's house and finds it in a dilapidated condition, clearly the work of Elena and her spell on him, making him forget the death of his parents. Elena still fears Shuichi will discover the truth, which will end the world. Shuichi finds Elena taking the coins from Chihiro under the bridge. But things take a drastic turn when Claire shows the doll to Shuichi, who in a matter of seconds regains his memories of the past and becomes one with Claire. They go head-to-head with Elena, now a better match since Shuichi regained his memories and was coming close to unlocking his ultimate ability when a girl appears and asks Shuichi who she is. Shuichi almost calls her Honoka, but Elena screams and tells him it's not her and erases his memories once again to save him. The truth is finally revealed. Kaito kept all the coins and used the girl to prevent anyone from finding the ship. And Shuichi's memories are erased again by Elena to save him from being targeted. Despite being amnesiac, Shuichi swears to end the game and goes to the mountain with Claire and Sanbei.